Hey guys, it's Sneaky Turtle. Welcome to the first video of Microsoft Flight Simulator on my channel. This video I'll be showing you how to get the DarkStar experimental aircraft going Mach 10. Just a quick thing before the video starts. Less than 1% of you guys are subscribed, so make sure you guys subscribe. We're going to be starting out inside of this DarkStar aircraft. Basically, all we have to do is get into the air without doing anything, so we're just going to increase the throttle. Don't really need to do anything, so we're just going to get ready, get into the proper position to take off, put the throttle to 100%, but it won't go to 100%, just push the throttle all the way forward, and then release the parking brake. Now the vehicle's going incredibly fast on the runway, and we can just gradually take it off for a nice smooth takeoff. Retract the landing gear, and hold it steady with the runway, and hold it at about 10 degrees to the horizon. Then we're going to go over to the control panel on the left side, and we're going to push the afterburner mode on, so you just right click on the mouse and push it forward, and then you get afterburner for one engine and afterburner for the other engine. Now we're going to start to go way faster. The fuel consumption, although, is going to be much higher, so you have to keep that in mind. You want 100% fuel tank when you're doing this, and even then you're going to get low on fuel. Best way to tell if the afterburners are running is if there's a nice orange flame coming out the back. And now all we're going to do is get up to about 20,000 feet. Once we get 20,000 feet, there's a few buttons that we'll have to click that I'll tell you when we get there. So there's basically two generators on the side. Their default position, though, is on, so you won't have to worry about them. And hold that 10-degree horizon, or we're not going to get any, we're going to lose speed. We need to keep that speed. And basically, once we reach 20,000 feet, see, almost at 20,000 feet now, we're holding Mach 0.98. You should be able to see that in the top of the vehicle, that little speed dial. So we're holding Mach 0.98, and once we reach 20,000 feet, which we will here in a minute, so make sure you're holding that speed. Don't go above that horizon. Hold that 10-degree horizon. And then we should be able to pitch the vehicle down in just a moment here. See just how awesome the DarkStar looks. And now we can pitch the vehicle down, making sure not to overstress the aircraft. And when you are pitching down, hold 20 degrees, negative 20 degrees. This is going to increase your speed, so we're going to get to about Mach 0.5, so 1.5 Mach, and then we're going to pull up right before we hit the ground, and then hold 10 degrees horizon again. So you can see that we basically reached that speed now, so I begin to gradually pull up. We don't want to be too close to the ground, because this vehicle takes a little bit to pitch up. And then we're going to hold it at that 10-degree horizon, and its speed is going to start to go rapidly up. If you're not holding it at the 10-degree horizon, though, the vehicle is not going to go any faster. It will slow down. You have to gain altitude so that there's less atmosphere, and you have to not be too high so that you're still gaining speed. You can see that the Mach is going up now. We're going to be at Mach 2 pretty soon here. So from here it goes pretty fast. All we have to do is get it to Mach 3 before we can enable those scramjet engines. Scramjet engines work best from about Mach 3 to Mach 6. So now we are 17,000 feet, so we're climbing much faster than we were before because we're going so much faster. And now we should be almost at the Mach 3 speed to get ready. So those four buttons down there are the fuel cells. So we're going to want to activate those. So those are activated. And we're going to turn on the scramjet. And it's going to beep for a few seconds. And then those scramjet engines start up. So now everything is working properly. And we can close those covers. We can turn off the generators because we're not going to need them anymore. And that means our turbojet engines are going to shut off, but we're not going to need those turbojets anymore. So the turbojet engines are off. The best way you can tell is that purplish plume now that's coming out of the back of the plane. So that now we're going really fast. Now is when we get to go to Mach 10. But you have to make sure you're holding that 10-degree horizon still. I think Microsoft Flight Simulator made a bit of a mistake here, because you can actually take this thing past space, which doesn't work because there's not enough air in space. There isn't really any air in space. So and now you can see that the awesome heating effects, so the metal is getting superheated by the increased friction with the atmosphere and is now glowing, which is just an awesome touch that Microsoft's Flight Simulator put into the game.
Minneapolis Center, experimental Charlie decimal Alpha decimal Papa flight level.
And I believe now we are actually going Mach 10. Maybe not quite yet. But yeah, you can see just how awesome the vehicle looks, and when you go behind the engines, it makes that really cool, like, explosion sound. So just about now we are going Mach 10. You can still see that plasma effect is getting more significant and looks really awesome. I think we are actually in space now, so Microsoft Flight Simulator definitely needs to fix this bug, because that's not really possible. It's definitely not possible to continue accelerating in space if we don't have a rocket engine. But whatever, it's kind of cool that we can go to space. So now we are actually going Mach 10, I believe. So that is how to get the DarkStar going Mach 10. Coolest, I think it's one of the coolest aircraft in the game. The new Top Gun expansion is just awesome. So if you haven't got that already, make sure you get that. It's totally free if you have the game already. So now, yeah, we're going Mach 10, and we can shut off those scramjets and then re-enter the atmosphere. But that's the tutorial on how to go Mach 10 in the new experimental DarkStar. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.